This is Paul. Yes. I know that writ of garnishment. Yes. Where you had issued that dissolution of marriage in February of 2013. Yes. Where you didn't have the actual non-jury trial on December 31st of 2012. You didn't give me any notice of court hearings after I had responded to the dissolution of marriage. Yeah. Now, let's see. I did read the original documents that were served on me at the time of arrest. Yes! Somebody said, well, he can pay $1,500 a month, approximately twice the amount that somebody would have had to pay if they were on a minimum wage job. Pooch. But I got to looking at my debt to income ratio at this time and during that time when I was living in the fifth wheel. Po. Then I got kicked out in the middle of the winter and spent the Christmas with my grandmother. Yes. Then my uncle kicked me out. And you, as a judge, decided that you would give her everything she wanted without reporting the Superior Court case. Yes. Not having to document any of our unsecured debt, approximately $180,000 worth. Yes. Not documenting the foreclosure that we experienced when we lived in Vancouver, Washington. Well, I got on the court website about how do I calculate child support payments for a woman that's on welfare at the time of the dissolution of marriage. Yes. Because I think she was on welfare. She took the welfare card with her when she abducted my sons. Yes. And I don't think she got her teaching degree for 2, 3, 4 years later. I don't know exactly when she got her job there in Brennan School District. Chooch! And then I'm kicked out, and when I moved back to Clallam County from my grandmother's house, I stayed at a friend's, and then I stayed in the 90-day program in the homeless shelter. Pooch. Wasn't even on welfare. Ouch. And you decided that I'm paying $1,500 a month when welfare says that the most that I would have had to pay is $250 a month. Pooch. I'm thinking that child support services is actually violating the Fair Debt Collection Practices. Ooh. Now you give me no notice or opportunity to be heard, and I've been kind of adding it up in my mind that you $1,500 a month over 7 years because she wanted back child support from the day that she got to Clallam County, the 3rd of July. She wasn't even a resident here for the whole month. Yes. And if I looked at the last 7 years times 12, it's 18,007. Well, it's 100 and well, that's quite a math problem, isn't it? Yes. 12 times 15. That's $18,000 a year times 7, 70,000, and 7 times 8 is $126,000. I owe back child support to the tune of $126,000 when I was living in a homeless shelter. And she was on welfare. Pouch. Now, I would have thought, okay, Judge Pooch, that issuing any permanent support order greater than $250 a month. Now, let's do the math. 126,000 because you didn't give me any notice or opportunity to be heard. Versus $250 a month times 12 would be $3,000 a year times 7, 21,000. Your bad behavior as a judge, there's a difference of 126,000 versus $21,000. Now I've been out here homeless, okay, documenting, emailing that when you issue a permanent court ordered judgment of $1,500 a month, not taking into consideration that I wasn't on welfare, I was staying in a homeless shelter. Yes. Didn't have any income. Yes. And she's on welfare. Yes. I'm thinking there's 105,000 fucking dollars difference. Now, I told you, okay? I told you. It's bad behavior to not give any due process to the actual father of the 5 sons.